This is Agent 001 from AutoSpies.com with Bernhard Gobmeier from BMW here at the BMW M3 Coupe media launch. And this gentleman is a legend in BMW. He's been around at least 100 years?
Well, 25 exactly.
25 exactly. Can you tell our audience what you do for BMW and what part you played here in the development of the new M3?
Yeah, again, my name is Bernhard Gobmeier. I'm in charge of the early phase of any of the M projects. Basically that means everything from the overall concept, how the car should be positioned, all the technical contents, the planning of it, but also the overall package, meaning the engineering, how putting the pieces and bits together, and putting that everything into a business case which then eventually gets approved. And with these base concept, the actual development continues. In this development process, I'm in charge of the packaging, of the production engineering, and of the overall vehicle testing.
Now, if you are a BMW aficionado, you know that an M3 is not just a BMW coupe with a body kit or something like that. If you're maybe a Lexus driver or an Infiniti driver, you might like to poo-poo it and say, oh well, it's just got an aerodynamic kit in it. Can you tell our audience how different this M3 coupe is in comparison to a regular 335 coupe, for example? I found the statistics amazingly interesting.
Well, one of the major things is that we re-engineer an M3 or an M5 by that same totally new in terms of how it is geared towards performance. So we just don't do certain things just to change things, but we have always a certain aspect to improve performance. And under this improving process, we change a couple things. We change, of course, the whole drivetrain. We change the suspension such that we make it lighter, we make it better perform, we make it stiffer. By that same token, we also stiffen the whole car body. We, of course, always have a completely different engine setup. We are not in the regular type of engines. We're always going to this high revving type of engines, which is basically derived from racing. You know, any Formula 1, any other race engine revs much higher. We do the same principles, but apply it for the street, for the everyday usage, so that we combine the ultimate performance from a street car with the technology of a race car and still have the utility of a regular production car.
And what most people don't realize is when you actually look at the body of this car, you might see it drive down the street and say, oh, that looks like a BMW coupe, but how many panels, how many pieces of the actual body are different on this car?
Well, like I said, we have a certain function what we have to fulfill, and around that we design the car body around it. For example, since we have a wider track width, we need to also adjust the outer body shells according to that. That means all the outer panels of the car are unique to the M3. We have more air ducts in all of those body panels to require more air for cooling, for aerodynamics, to reduce drag and reduce lift. That means basically, to your question, we changed all the outer body panels other than the windshield and the deck lid and the doors.
So 80% of this M3 coupe is totally new in comparison to anything else that's out there.
80% of the whole parts, not just the body parts, but also engine, transmission, suspension is new.
Now, you've been in development with this car for a long time and you've gotten to drive it on tracks. What is your favorite part about this car that maybe the average person might not instantly recognize when they see it or drive it? What's the thing that really gets you emotional about it?
I think the real difference comes out when you really hit it hard. So, for example, if you putz around town, you know, you get to the grocery store and stuff, you feel already a difference, that it's different to a regular BMW and it's different to a lot of competitors. But when you go on the track and you really hit the car, it's how you would say, it's very sweet. You know, it's accurate to the point. It responds to all of your movements, to the steering wheel input, to the gas pedal, to the brake pedal input. everything, and it responds instantly. We call it agility and responsiveness under all driving conditions. And this you really appreciate when you hit the car hard and you drive it hard and if you push it to the limit.
And last question,
yes?
If you were going to buy one for yourself, what color would you get it in?
That's a difficult question. I'm always into silver and gray, so I would get one of those sparkling gray colors myself. And on the interior, I would always go for wood and brown leather.
And now this one, you can actually get extended leather, I'm told, on the new M Coupe.
You also can get extended leather because there are people who want the performance but want the luxurious interior of a real luxury car, and we offer both of that.
Well, we're here live at the BMW M3 Coupe launch here in beautiful Spain. It's absolutely gorgeous in the setting here. We thank our guest, and this is Agent 001 from AutoSpies.com. Remember, spy before you buy.